Hey y'all, it's me again. Just thought I'd do another video real quick about another game that I've been hearing about for quite a while. It's been a few years since there's been any news about Bully 2, the Rockstar game that really I enjoyed and I loved, and I've meant to do a video and or thoughts on that as well, but I've just not done it for some reason, and I will do it, I swear. This is more of a Bully 2 thoughts and or ideas. I think it'd be great if you could make your own student in Bully 2. Instead of playing as Jimmy, you play as a new student, or maybe as an established student that's still at Bullworth that you just maybe didn't meet in Bully 1. Eventually, you'll probably, if they do a custom character idea, you'll do jobs for Jimmy, possibly, maybe for PD as well. Possibly for some of the other students. And I like the errands system. I think it's a cool idea. I think it's something that they should carry over into more games, and I think that they did with Grand Theft Auto 4, but it's just a little bit different. You would meet random people on the street and do a mission for them or have an interaction with them, and but it was never marked on your mini-map, and I've stumbled into the characters sometimes a few times accidentally, and also it missed a couple of characters. Mr. Faustin's wife I did not meet, and only found out about the mini-mission with her through a YouTube video that I saw online, and I was kind of like, really? It's kind of odd how they kind of hide them away, the characters that you can do mini-missions for in Grand Theft Auto 4, but this is a Bully 2 video. I'd like to be able for, if there is a character creation system, choose your clique, jock, nerd, prep, and instead of greaser, maybe go with emo slash goth. And I know they are different, I get that entirely. Don't like freaking jump on my back and tell me I'm wrong for saying that they should be in the same clique, but they're kind of similar, but they're kind of different, and that's just how I feel about it. But the greaser idea was a little bit goofy and a little bit stupid. I think they should have just left it at 3 instead of adding a greaser clique into the game's world for a 4th class, faction, clique, whatever. But it'd be cool if with these different classes, you of course have strengths and weaknesses. Jocks are not as smart, nerds are not as strong, preps are dicks. I won't say idiots, but I'll say dicks. Of course, they have more money. They'll start with more money. They'll probably start in a nice house, in a nice neighborhood. They'll probably have a better reputation, if you will. But jocks and nerds can gain reputation, too, for doing, missions within their cliques. And this is just some thoughts that I'm bouncing off of you. And I've been really looking. I enjoyed Bully immensely. I have 4 versions of Bully, and that doesn't mean that I'm a mega fan. It's just a game that I have no problem purchasing again, and if they were to do like a PlayStation 3 DLC, I would probably buy it, in all honesty. I have a Bully for my PC, for my Wii, for my 360, now that it's working again. I have not gotten around to playing it again yet, but I will. And it's a really enjoyable game. What can I say? And I also, I think I own the original Bully. I'm trying to remember. I think I may have played it at a friend's house and gotten introduced to it like that, by that way. But with the Bully 2 ideas, I think hopefully Bullworth should be expanded. I really hope. It was a really small world. It didn't feel like that there was much to do in it except for collect some items and cause some mischief and havoc, but it came across really a little bit bland and not very interesting. Hopefully it'll be a larger city. Maybe not as big as Liberty City and Grand Theft Auto 3, but somewhere close to that, hopefully. And as far as like new new classes. I've been toying with the ideas of kind of like making notes and writing stuff down and to do on this video, but I'm just kind of winging it here, as you can probably see. And some of the extra classes, I think there should be like after-school activities clubs you can take part in, like drama, or actual football games that we've seen in Bully 1 in the final few missions, that they're really, or that the football idea is really well fleshed out, and you could play different positions in the game, and I think that would be cool. In my ultimate dream would be to start as, if you're starting as a new kid, you basically move into your house and there's like groups of people that are gathered around waiting for the bus stop, the kids, for the students, and you can start interacting with the students right away by using various different expressions, which I kind of hate that idea, but I guess it'll work for the moment. And with the football guys, you can play quarterback, you could play defensive lineman, maybe you could play receiver, and you could also play on the other side of the ball. I forget how that works most of the time. Wasn't really big into sports as a teenager, or a kid for that matter. I was just kind of there, kind of. And it sounds like an interesting idea, and they've definitely they had some work done on the football mechanics originally. But as far as the other sports, I was thinking track maybe, because they've got they've got the jumping mechanics down. If they just carry that over into a newer engine with a better better frame rate maybe, is what I'm thinking. Although I don't think Bully really had frame rate issues, but other stuff you could take part in would maybe be, with the nerd clicks, actually maybe just playing, silly as it sounds, maybe Grottos and Gremlins just for the fun of it as a mini game. And I know that there are arcade games in Bully, trust me, I'm aware. It's a carryover from Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, another one of my favorite Rockstar games. And speaking of Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, I was thinking that they should have like skill and stat boosts. You know how in San Andreas, when you would do a certain action, you would get better at it naturally. I think they should incorporate that in the Bully 2. I think that would be pretty fun, and it would add a little bit more realism, I guess I'm looking for. Other activities, I'm thinking maybe drama or debate, to where you can up your English skills even further, and with those English skills you can give encouragements to your friends and insults to your enemies that will like kind of act as buffs and debuffs, if you will. Like if a jock is going into a rage, you can say something to them and it would snap them out of the rage. You'd be able to get an upper hand. Or if one of your friends is fighting a jock or a prep that's better than them in fighting, you could give your friend an encouragement that would make them better for a short time and give them the upper hand in fighting. And other stuff, maybe encouragement for movement speed or something like that. Maybe a few different ideas like that. Attack, movement, defense, stuff like that. Maybe more energy or something like that. But I know it's sounding kind of like an RPG or something like that, so I know it might be going a little bit too far. But just like various different classes as well, and I really haven't touched on that very much with my ideas, but I could really go on about this forever. But tell me what you guys think. Did you like Bully? Did you not like Bully? Did you ever play it? If you haven't, I really think you should. It's an Xbox 360 game on demand. It is also available, like I said, on the PC, the 360 on physical format, and the Wii also on physical format. Scholarship Edition is definitely the better. Between the two versions, there was the original version. It was released, I want to say, 06, and then a year later there was the Scholarship Edition that had improved graphics, a couple of new classes, a few new missions, and it was pretty cool. So if you guys can find it, I would definitely encourage you to pick it up and be able to play. I guess I'm one of those sadistic people that like to relive the high school years for some reason or another. Maybe I want to play myself as I've imagined myself if it was a different if I had different opportunities or different chances. Well, opportunities and chances, same thing, but you know what I mean. Anyways, comment, rate, and talk amongst yourselves in the forums. Thanks for watching. Bye.